A good friend of mine had a Halloween crafting party centered around making mushrooms, and I wanted to show you the craft. Now, I didn't document everything during the party, so I'm kind of recreating this for you a little bit. All of these items came from the dollar store, including the LEDs. I cut the skull in half, repositioned the jaw. I'd had a dream about a year ago of a creature or a person that had mushrooms growing out of its eyes and out of its mouth. Yeah, I know, really creepy, right? But at any rate, I wanted to recreate that. So I started by wiring my skull. I drilled a hole in the bottom there with some scissors and then just take the LED string and wired it up through the skull to the areas, generally speaking, where you wanted the mushrooms to end up. I feel like the trick with making the mushrooms interesting is creating the stalks in variable heights on your project. So you can see I pulled the LED through and make sure that a diode, one of the lights, ends up at the top of the mushroom stem, just like this. And the twist is right below there, creating a little loop. Then you start building up the stem with some hot glue. This hot glue is perfect. It lets the light through. Sometimes you'll end up with longer stems. They'll have lights in the middle of the stem, and that will also have the light travel down it. It's really kind of a neat effect. The cap is a puddle of hot glue that if you pull it off before it's entirely cool, you can usually sculpt that into more of a rounded shape, and it makes for a cute little mushroom. Here, I tested it out for you a couple of times. Now, once these are all in place, you can embellish them with whatever you like. And this was my friend's materials that she had provided for us, including Sculpey, and I had brought some additional resin teeth, and here was the final project. If you like this sort of thing, please feel free to follow along, ask any questions you might have in the comments, and I'll try to help you any way I can. And as always, I hope everybody's having a great spooky season. Happy haunting!